What's happening, people? Welcome back to the Brothers Geek Out channel. This is another episode of the Brothers Geek Out podcast, joined by Kibs, as always, us brothers here to give you the news, update on what we've been up to, and then give you the news and our thoughts on the world and pop culture shit that's been going on, movies and comic books and all that good stuff. But yeah, on that note, Kibs, man, what's going on? How you doing?
Yeah, well, good, bro. Same thing, bro. Just work and trying to deal with things around the house. I haven't done anything recently. We haven't done no screenings as well. I know that the screening for I need to get in with Lion Gates, man. That's the next one.
Expendables.
And the Continent and Amazon as well with Continental coming out. I need to get on that. But we've got a screening for Amazon Prime. I got 2 tickets for Gen Z.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So they're going to do the first 2 episodes, that's coming up soon. That's next week. Me and Alara go into the Paw Patrol screening on Sunday.
The way you dropped there, the way you dropped there is like you're taking Alara to go watch Gen Z. I'm like, bro, chill out. Yeah, you've seen the trailer. Yeah, you've seen the boys. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So we've got Paw Patrol on Sunday. That's Paramount UK. Yeah, no, we've got a few things gonna slowly. It's gonna be a bit quiet, but we got a few things coming up. But other than that, just trying to get down on things and just work and stuff, bro. Man, it has been busy, and as you know, I'm trying to get out there and find something different. Yeah, inshallah, man, it goes well. I'm applying and stuff. It's hard because you apply for like 20 jobs a day and then you don't get feedback, you don't get a message. And then, I just got one now. It said, at least they messaged back to tell me. Some of them just don't even do nothing, bro. Some of them say, thank you for applying. Some of them, no response. So it's a process, bro. It's a process. It's something different. And I need to see new futures. I need to see bigger things, better things. I'm trying. Yeah, I am trying. I'm struggling a little bit. I don't know, mortgage went up. And it's like, okay, I don't even know how I'm going to do next month. But I got to hustle. Hustle.
They don't make it easy, man.
It's a difficult time. They don't make it easy, bro. They don't make it easy.
I mean, I listen, I don't know economics and all that sort of stuff, but everyone's talking about it, man. You can't... you don't know how to look after your own people. You wanna do best for your people. I'm talking about these governments and whatnot. You want to do best for your people. You want your people in your countries, your citizens to be thriving. So that can hopefully reduce crime. That can just make the economy better in the country and whatnot. Make people love the country. But instead, they let people struggle, man. They let these businesses win, these banks win, and they let people struggle. And then people lose faith in the country. People struggle. People lose their houses. People lose everything. It's hard. It makes things hard for people. And they like to fund wars. And they like to fund different wars. Like if it's not a war that the country's going through, they want to fund someone else's war because there's so much business in that. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, man. It's heartbreaking and hard to hear.
It's kind of appalling, bro. It's kind of appalling. And don't get me wrong. People make money. People get by. People do different things. I know my path and where I want to head to, but there's going to be a little bit of a struggle in the process of it. And I think that's where I'm finding it a bit hard, thinking, where do I find the time to try and expand on things I know and what I can do to give back? I understand what people are going through because I'm in their shoes, but there are some people who just don't understand, when I hear stuff where people are making... And that's hard work. I'm not trying to get at it, but just be careful how you speak about stuff like that around other people, knowing that they're barely trying to put food on the table and feed their kids and the rest of it. So it's a tough one, bro.
Some people are unaware.
But they don't live in this reality. Some people don't live in this reality, bro.
They don't know. I mean, I experienced a lot of that when I was in Hong Kong. I'm not going to expose names or any of that sort of stuff. But because people some of the people that I hang around with, because they earn a certain amount of money, they would splash out and expect everyone else to splash out like them and spend the money that they are. Like, they didn't think, oh wait, I shouldn't be splashing out and then asking everyone to split the bill evenly, because not everyone earns as much as I do. But that's just the way they think. That's how I experienced it there and whatnot. But it's all God's will, man. Like, alhamdulillah, like I'm doing well. You know, but I can't. It's down to God, man. That's what I believe. Like, Allah put this path in front of me. Same thing that he does to everyone else. And it's not just my hard work and my mentality and all that sort of stuff. And I you know, yes, that's a part of it, but that's not it, because there's these hustlers out there who work in this 40-50 degree heat. Their hard work and hustle is way more than mine, man. They'll outshine me any day, right? But it's everyone's test. It's the will of Allah. Like, Allah's given me this opportunity and he's putting them through the opportunities that they get. Like, to us, we might be like, man, they're hustling, they're struggling. They might see it as an opportunity. You know, I'm trying to say.
No,
like,
exactly.
I've moved from my country to come to this country, even though they probably know they're getting paid peanuts, or maybe they not. Maybe to them, they're like, it's paying me enough. Don't get me wrong, they're being exploited. I'm not saying they're not. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, to them, they're like, Allah's put me in this position so I could fund for my family. But when I look at it, I'm like, man, you're hustling, and Allah's really putting you through the struggles and whatnot. And you know what? You know, these same people, they work hard. And when we go mosque on Friday, we stand side by side, and they're there at the mosque and they do their prayers and they're praying to Allah and whatnot. This is all, for me, that's what I believe, man. Alhamdulillah, it's all God. And he put me in this position, put us in this position. So it's all our test. Even with my success, I want to say success. I stress, but also it's, how do I handle this success? You know what I mean? Like, am I going like, am I a loose cannon, or am I forgetting about God? In fact, bro, over my career and over as I've grown successfully, like, you know, career and financially wise, quotation marks, I've actually got closer to God. You know what I mean? I'm closer to my religion, because I'm a true believer that Allah blessed me and put me in this path. And then just when I think about my past, and I remember 2012 was my year where everything went downhill. But I just look back and I'm like, damn, if those things did not happen in 2012, I would not be here today. Because that year, everything went down for me, man, from everything. I'm not going to go through it, but I just remember when I look back, you're like, wow, man, it had to happen. And that's all Allah's will, man. So listen, man, you're struggling, but just know that, man.
No, I'm not alone. I know that. That's the main thing. I think that's what always crosses my mind. I'm not alone. I got my family. I got people that care. Just got to battle, bro. That's the next bit. I've got to battle and kind of hold through this part. And hopefully, you know, I mean, with interest rates and like economics at the moment, I mean, that's going to be bug anyway, bro. And I'm not smart when it comes to stuff like that. Just if I can keep it on top of my head, then we should be fine. That's the main thing. Food and mortgage, crazy. Utility bills, it's all crazy, bro. But luckily, you know, with a couple of jobs that I got to do during summer, stuff I'm kind of getting rid of, letting go of. I've been letting go of a lot of stuff, and it's like, you know what, it's time to let go. Shout outs to Sense Labs though, because they hooked me up as well. So they're giving me this new drawing tablet to work on, so I'm gonna run some projects on there. But that gives me an excuse to get rid of what I had originally, which took up half the desk space, bros. So my new setup's really cool. There is something very cool that came up. And you know what? I should be very positive, because I'm lucky I get these opportunities come up. I can't say much now. All I can say is something super. That's it. I'll leave it as that. We'll have a private conversation later on.
Okay, I need to know.
Because I'm under strict instructions and NDAs that I cannot expose anything as of yet. But yeah, something awesome, something really cool, something really super. And that's all I can say. I'll leave it as that.
All right, that sounds amazing. Bro. Let's talk offline and see what that's about. But the reason why I was checking my phone, there's something I wanted to give a shout out to, which I listened to a podcast today. And I had a little clip on my Instagram the other day. The podcast, the channel is, and shout outs to these guys, Kickinupdustmedia.
Okay.
And I believe I want to say they're Bengali brothers. I want to say so, but I might be wrong. In the UK. Anyway, they recently done a podcast with this brother, a Mexican cartel top sicario, like someone who's does like killing and stuff with Mexican cartel, and how he found Islam. And it's actually beautiful, man. It's actually an amazing story of this Mexican.
Wait, hold up! I just seen it now. I think the brothers that do it are Bengali.
Yeah, well, but it was a great podcast.
Cool. Shout outs to the man. Kicking up Dust Media.
Yeah,
check them out.
Check them out. Check out that podcast. It was, man, just the story was amazing, and this check out the podcast. But just amazing how what got me was this brother he was going to commit suicide, right? This was he was going to commit suicide, and then on that day he goes, I don't know, he just felt something. He goes, not today, and then he went on YouTube. But this brother's in Mexico, right? Never types in no Islamic stuff, right? He's not in the Middle East or what. No. He's in YouTube. He goes onto YouTube, and you know how the algorithm works with YouTube. Whatever you watch, you get the algorithm, right, and all that sort of stuff. He said there was a blank black YouTube video with the reciting of the Quran randomly on his YouTube feeds. So he clicked on it, listened to the Quran, not knowing what it was, but it soothed him. It put him in a place of tranquility and whatnot. So that night he listened to that, and he was like, okay, interesting, whatever. Then the Khabib fight was happening a couple of years ago, before his last fight before he retired, and he was into combat sports, and he went and watched it at his friend's house. And then after that fight, he heard Khabib say Alhamdulillah, and he was like, what is this Alhamdulillah? What is it? So he went and done the research. He didn't even know they were linked, all that sort of stuff. And then you just found out that, it was Islam and all that sort of stuff. But what gets me is that blank page that he found on YouTube, which just somehow came to him, which was the recitation of the Quran. And it's just beautiful. And then when you hear some of the stuff that this guy's gone through, and he's just like what we were talking about, he goes, Allah planned this. Allah planned this. I had to go through what I had to. I had to go from US to Mexico to this, that. I had to join again. Everything had to happen for Allah to guide me to the right path. And it was all a test when Allah finally put that answer in front of me. And be it you want to just, whatever you think, a blank YouTube page with reciting of the Quran with a brother from Mexico who's never typed in none of that sort of stuff. And he heard Allah's message and found Islam. Man, it's powerful. It's powerful. It's beautiful. And you just like, again, it's the power of Islam, but it's just the power of the individual who can face that test and see the calling. Check him out, bro. Mexican brother.
I'm gonna check that out.
Goes by the name of Ali now. And he even looks Bengali, man. I'm saying us brothers, man, we're related. On that side of the world, we're related in some way, man. My brother looks Bengali as well. Check that out. Shout out to the podcasts, the brothers who do the podcast, which was
Kicking Up Dust Media.
Kicking Up Dust Media. And then shout out to this brother, Alhamdulillah, man. His name is Ali.
Great story, man. That's a great story.
Beautiful story. Check it out.
Very beautiful story.
Yeah, I love.
But yeah, guys, didn't mean to go start this off in a downer. Like, other than that, I'm here, I'm breathing, and I'm ready to fight for the next day. That's the main thing. And knowing you're not alone, I think plays a big part. Knowing that I have family members, friends that I can talk to, regarding my struggles and what I have to go through on a daily basis. But one thing, has come out this summer was the power of me accepting the fact that I am an artist and I do want to give back and I want to help the future. It's prominent. It's there on the front of my head. It's just finding a way of doing it and fulfilling that. And I think everybody's journey is going to be like that. Like, even though, yes, I'm struggling financially and trying to keep up to things in this reality, but I know that the reality has something. And as you said, bro, Allah puts these things in our past. But I didn't want it to start off like I'm in a downer or anything like that. Everything's cool. I'm getting by. I'm positive about things that happen because there's future things happening. Shout outs to Warner Brothers UK and DC Comics for inviting me to the Batman Day and the Batman Unmasked. I get opportunities that I'd never forget and is in our legacy. You know what I mean? I mean, for Batman itself, bro. You know what I mean? Our name's there. Our family name's there. That's legacy in itself. Like that, even though it happened like a year ago, 2 years ago, that's cemented in time now. You know what I mean? I just found out the brothers Geek Out was on the Chinese poster for the Flash.
How did you find that?
Bro, I don't know why. For some reason, I typed in, let me see the brothers Geek Out on Google. And then I was like, hey, hold up, man. The Flash in Chinese. What's going on? And then I saw it and it was on, bro, even better. It was on Golden Harvest Facebook page.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Come
and
on.
they like, put Qibla Ahmed art. And I was like, you know what? This is amazing. Like, we'll see little things like that. But my point was that, I don't suffer imposter syndrome no more. Like, you fulfill things for other people, and like the past week I've been like, I feel like myself now when I'm at work, when I'm with people, where before, like, getting to see Johan all them lot on the weekend, I can be that same person anywhere else now, because you're really yourself in front of your true friends and your family. There are some things that are difficult, but I feel like I've come out much more from that dark side of things of having 2 or 3 lives. Like, I can tell you straight up now, I'm an artist, and I don't suffer imposter syndrome, bro. I dress how I dress. I wear what I want. I'm comfortable in who I am, and I've had great opportunities turn up because the more passion that I put out there, the more honesty I give in what I do, opportunities arise from that. And I've realized recently, I noticed, like, with the Batman Day, go in there, got to meet some other people that could open up more opportunities for the Brothers Geek Out podcast, but myself as well. So that's a main thing. So yeah, things are in place. Oh, come. Sorry, right. Before we break that up. No face. You can't show your face.
Special guest again. Every week we have a special guest.
Okay, I put the thing on because we can't put your face on. Speak to Sasa.
Hello. Hello, Sas. What are you doing?
Sasa, look, see him. Okay, I know. All right, okay. Go to mommy quickly. Look, mommy's gonna show you something. All
right. I feel like this is going to be a weekly thing. Look out for this guy's special little appearance on my lava. We didn't even really have much from her today, but special appearance. But yeah, Kib, you know what? I have to be honest with you. I think I'm still working on myself in regards to imposter syndrome. My goal is to be a personal trainer, and I've been training, be it weightlifting, strength and conditioning, MMA, martial arts for a very long time. I'm talking about over half my life now. And I have a lot of knowledge. I am still not confident in teaching people. I'm just not, I remember in Hong Kong, I started teaching a little bit of stuff to people, but I'm not confident in it. I'm not confident in going to a place. I mean, obviously I want the qualifications behind it because I do want to study it properly. But if someone said to me, G, can you train me? I'm not confident in training someone, considering the experience that I have, like the experience and all the knowledge that I have, like listening to different podcasts in regards to best ways to train and best things to eat and diet and all that sort of stuff. And I implement a lot of that on myself.
Yeah.
I have an imposter syndrome of like, who am I to teach someone else? Like, I can't teach anyone. And plus I'm this small, skinny kid. I'm a small, skinny kid. I've always been small, skinny kid. It's never going to change. I've accepted that martial arts.
Keep going, bro. Sorry.
That. Yeah.
Keep going. Alara's going nuts. Let me go calm it down.
All right, cool. I've accepted that I'm always going to be a small, skinny kid. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm not trying to get bigger. All the training I do is just to kind of keep my body strong for longevity, endurance and all that sort of stuff. Do the martial arts. That's always going to be a thing. So I've accepted that. But also that plays with me a little bit, that plays with me in the sense of like, if I try to be a personal trainer, will anyone take me serious? Or they're just going to look at a small, skinny kid? Like, who's a small, skinny guy who's going to teach me how to train? But
no, bro, knowledge. I'm the same. I was like that originally. I think when I first did Gallery 37, I didn't know how people will take me on, but the response I got back from it after, it takes time, bro. You got to put practice into it, I suppose, but it will make you realize what it's like, you know. A guy, hold up, let me read the message the guy sent me today. Because, you know, now I feel like I'm more supportive with other artists and what they go through, because I think in general, as human beings, it's always nice to be praised for what you do. It doesn't matter what it is you do. You know, when your manager tells you, you know, pat on the back, you did really good. I don't know how to take that sometimes, and some people don't know how to take that sometimes. But here's this. He goes, I always appreciate the constant support. And I said, always, man, we got to work and we do what we can. I want to see good things, so I'll always support. He goes, I go to him, hope all is well. He goes, absolutely, man. Very good things are coming. I've been blessed. It's only this week I've picked up the pen back up since gallery, just trying to blast out some remaining commissions this week and enjoy my creative freedom again and level up. Definitely going to shift my focus on mainly doing creative art and comic cons and stuff like that. So, you know, studying the fundamentals properly, which really he's excited about, and those are the fundamentals I told him what he can do with, you know, mistakes that I made in my life, and it's good to share those stories, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just level down with the person, bro, and then you realize it's about respect. I think respect plays a big part of mentoring as well. Because you ain't got what mentoring doesn't mean you've got one up on somebody else. You know that hierarchy chart we were talking about.
Yeah.
You bring it down, you're on the same level, you're in each other's shoes, you know what the goal is. But you're younger than me, and I can give you the fundamentals of what you can do to elevate yourself. Things I didn't know until only now later on. But
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
that's me now. That's my I can only pass that knowledge on to help you move forward.
Yeah, and
You
that's
know,
from your
and that's
experience. You know what I mean?
yeah,
What you learned,
exactly.
what you've had to learn, you're gonna show. And this individual, even though you're passing on your experience and what they should think about, they're gonna still go through their journey. They're still gonna make mistakes and still go through their shit. And
Yeah,
they'll
yeah, yeah,
pass
of
that
course,
on to them.
exactly.
And
And
also
I think
there's a
that's what
lot
it is
you can learn from
making
them.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot that you can learn from them too. Even though it's like, hey, there could be something they say or do where you're like, oh shit, you just gave me an idea, or you just taught me that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there's a lot you
they're
can learn from them too.
always.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. I said, you know, originally was it's learning from each other. And you guys become best friends. You'll learn with each other and you'll learn new things. But you'll earn some respect in that process as well. And as much as I respect all of you lot and adore everything you guys do, I'm gonna share my knowledge as well and help you out. So yeah, man, it'll come to you, bro. I think you just got to do it a couple of times and go from there.
I do.
It's
I
a
mean,
confident thing. Don't be too insecure about it. But I think I've learned to be much more open now to things like that because I know I was probably a bit more of a closed person. You know, there's always personal things there that you can't bring up and you got to keep to yourself. But I think now I know now where I am and what I need to do. So if I can
yeah.
help somebody else along that journey, but encouragement, bro. We don't live in a society where we encourage people. We want to cancel each other and somebody else's. I respect people's opinions, bro. But there's some things I'm not going to agree with. But I don't have to answer that. You know what I mean? You know, there was somebody recently said something about why is there a prayer room, and I didn't want to get involved in the conversation.
What
And I
in
think
your company, in your building?
yeah, we got a thing, but then they were like, oh, we could use it for storage. And I was like, I don't agree with that. You know, there's people here that are faithful to their faith and want to continue.
Yeah.
And you want to use it as storage. I mean, that's offensive in so many different ways. I had to just stay quiet, bro.
But it's there for a reason. It's there for
Okay.
a reason.
You can't show your face. Okay, put a mask on. Because we can't show your face on the internet. Put a mask on. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's there for a reason. So obviously someone asked for it, or people, they pull it there out of respect. So just to kind of like, unless, I mean, I don't know, I guess if no one is ever used it, they've got like a track record that nobody's used this in 10 years or 5 years, then maybe. But if there is one person using it, it should be like, well, hey, someone-so's using it. So we have to show respect. I mean, this is the one thing I love about Dubai. Dubai, don't get me wrong, of course, it's an Islamic country, but it's very much a Western country too. But one thing I love about it is they do have a prayer room in almost every single building. And it's so much easier to just put your mat down and pray. It's so much easier to say, I'm going to go pray in the corner of the street and not have any sort of thoughts that someone's thinking something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's easier here in Dubai or in an Islamic country, of course, than a Western country. Now, in a Western country, the great thing is some people will criticize. That's just the way it is. Some people will defend you, Muslim or non-Muslim or whoever it is. And some people will be curious. It will open their eyes to other people. There might be that one person that's like, wow, look how dedicated.
Where's your mask?
And that's important as well.
Okay, put glasses on at least. Cover your eyes. Put glasses on. This is going to be hard, man. She's getting older as well, so.
Yeah. It's not easy.
No,
but
definitely.
Yeah, no, I'll when the time's right, I've still got my goal about 7 years from now that I want to be a personal trainer. I want to quit this job and whatnot. But I got to finish off things financially. I really want to finish off things financially and then move forward with this goal. You know what I mean? So let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes. Regardless, I have to end my life not doing this. I mean, listen, I could be in a position where I have to still do the corporate job just because I don't know, finance and whatnot. I put myself in those positions, but the goal is to work myself out of it, and become a personal trainer because that's important to me in life.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. Let me find out what's going on. Yeah, this is going to be the hardest. You continue.
Yeah, no, so that's the goal. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. I really want to move forward with that, but like I said, I don't want it to be about money. If it's about money, if I do it now, a lot of people say do it now. If I tried to do it now, it'd be about money. I've got mortgages and bills to pay and stuff. I'll be like, well, I need to get 10 clients a day, 6 days a week. No, that's about money. I want to get to a point where I'm like, even if I'm teaching one person a day, we're making a difference. And that's it. It's not about money. So that's the goal that I want to get to. So we'll, that's what I'm working towards anyway. Should we get into it, bro, or what's happening? All right, 1 second. Well, other than that, I am going to tomorrow go watch Expendables. I thought it was last week, but I was wrong. It actually comes out tomorrow. So I'm super looking forward to watching that tomorrow. Expendables 4, I believe it sounds like Sly is handing this franchise over to Jason Statham. So we'll see what happens and we see where it expands to. I think there's a lot of potential with this, but in my opinion, it's potential. For me, what I was attracted to is because you got all the old school legendary action stars in one movie. If you carry on trying to do that, trying to maintain keeping some of the old school ones and keeping them in and out, and then get some of the new ones in, I'm cool with it. But if you got to keep changing it. I think that's what's great about it. Every time there's a whole new action cast and they broaden their spectrum to the Southeast Asia region where we've seen Iko Iwaz and them brothers there being in this movie. So,
no, exactly, yeah.
The nostalgia of the movie is what got me in. You got to somehow keep that if you keep this franchise going because the action's great. I believe this one's going to be good action and blood and guts and whatnot. That's great. That's fun. Keep it 80s style action and cheese and whatnot. Just keep the nostalgia of a random Chuck Norris showing up here and there. You know what I mean? Like, just keep that nostalgia. We need that. It's like the Avengers, man. It's just amazing when a new character, but you're familiar with, comes in and you're like, oh, that's sick. You know what I mean? Like, you need like a Sam Jackson who looks like, he was from Pulp Fiction, that character. I don't know, man. They just need to keep it fun from that perspective. But I'm looking forward to watching this movie tomorrow. I will be watching it with my 50% discount and my cinema that's located in a remote location. So I'm away from people who disturb me during the movie. But I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. That's tomorrow.
No, that'd be good. I'm looking forward to watching it as well. Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I don't know when it comes out next week, or is it already out? I think it comes out this Friday. Okay. So, yeah, definitely. I'll try and catch it if I can. If not, I'll wait for VHS.
VHS games, bro.
I don't even know if they make VHS anymore.
Bro, I saw something recently. I think it might be in a Facebook thing. I didn't read into it, but someone sold their VHS player to an 80-year-old person, and this 80-year-old, I didn't read the review, but gave them not review but feedback on like what it meant to them to get a VHS player. What I'm guessing is this individual had these old school videotapes, be it recording of families or old school movies, and it just meant so much for them to put those videotapes in and watch those videos. And I think that's like dad. You walk into dad's room, and he's got his Blu-ray player, DVD player, and he's got his VHS player with all his VHS tapes and whatnot. And I think that means a lot to him because there's a lot that he can sit back and watch. So yeah, no, it's VHS is still important to certain people, man.
It is, bro. Definitely is. I still got my Back to the Future VHSs, bro.
That's it.
Yeah. The color's fading though. I got to take them out the sun. That's the problem, man. But yeah, physical media, man. I've always loved physical media. I think I've loved physical things, so it's different now. Just leave it here.
Yeah, we're collectors, man. I can't remember who I was talking to the other day. I think it might be
Hello,
Max.
Bubble.
And we're collectors. That's why we want the physical thing.
Oh, she done a poo. Oh, Bubble. Oh, my Bubble. Okay, hold on. Let me try and work this out so it don't drop. Okay. Yeah, physical media. What's Mab saying, man?
He's good, man. He's good, man. His kids were like, so his kids basically after the summer being in London, you know, they didn't want to come back. And little Nia. So they didn't want to come back, but then they were asking, can Uncle Gilman come over? I guess they just wanted company or whatnot. So it was nice to see them. And Mabs lives Mabs lives in an area, Town Square, which we really love. We love that area. It's just such a nice environment, great restaurants and cafes and whatnot. So we're actually there every Friday. I go pray at it. We like the area so much. I go to the mosque there. We chill out at cafe there. It's like a Friday routine. So he lives in that area, which is super nice. So yeah, just visited him. He's doing well. He's in good spirits and everything. And but we were just talking about being a collector and just these physical things to have, which are amazing, but they do take up space. They do take up space, and that's why we move into this digital world. And it just, you got to be, I don't know, some things I'm sure these figures, you could buy an NFT collector, but that's not the same as having this statue here. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So you got to make the space for it and whatnot. So it depends what you want, collectible wise.
That's right. Hello, Big Billy. Hello, Big Billy.
How's no,
don't show your face. Don't show your face. You can't show your face. Okay, let's hide it.
How is she doing?
Let's sit you down. She's all right. She's strong, bro. MashaAllah, she's very strong. You know, you saw the way she swings herself on the rocker. Yeah, she likes doing that. Man, you stink. You did a poo. I know you did a poo. You stinky. Very strong. She lifts her neck up now. So when you go to reach for her, she lifts her neck up. So she knows she's getting picked up. Very interactive, very aware, bro. It's weird. Different from Alara, stronger though, bigger. Her and Isla are gonna be best buds, isn't it? You know what? Have you done something, man? I feel like you done something. It's stinky. Did you do? Poo-poo. You did a poo-poo? She's cute, mashallah. Very cute.
Man,
very joyful. Oh, hold on. There we go. No, and raspberries. That's her new thing now. Raspberries and dribble. No.
She likes raspberries. She eats raspberries.
No. She blows raspberries like.
Oh, hey, has she started eating solid foods yet?
No, that's next month, I think, bro.
Okay.
Time flies. Time generally flies.
Crazy.
But other than that,
It's Idris's birthday today, man. Happy birthday to our little nephew, Idris.
I love him, man. My little hero.
Love him to bits, man. Can't believe he's 6 years old. It's crazy.
Time flies, bro. Honestly.
It hits me because I wasn't there. I mean, as an uncle, I've been away, all of them, man. I haven't been there. So I really want to utilize Dubai as much as possible and come home as often. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm trying to find to put myself in a position where I'm coming home I'm seeing you guys every 2 to 3 months. Like literally, even I'm just booking a ticket to be like, we're coming for a week or 2 weeks. Like, I want to do that. I really want to do that. I'm trying to figure it out for, soon. I've been there for a year. Cool. We had to settle down, all that sort of stuff. Just moving forward, it's like, how do I? So I come back for the summertime, June, July. So July and August. and then every 2 to 3 months, book a ticket to come for 2 weeks or a week, just to make sure I see you guys multiple, like every 2 to 3 months. You know what I mean? I need to figure that out. I need to figure that one out because that's the whole point. And, you know, just thinking about Idris, I was in Hong Kong and Singapore at those times. I didn't see him as much. I didn't, you know, now I get to spend the whole summer in the UK. I didn't do that before.
Yeah, exactly.
Before it was like always 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And when you think about it, man, 2 months is not even enough. So doing 2 to 3 weeks, I don't know how I did that, man. But yeah, no, happy birthday to Idris, man. Little champion. His parents bought him a Nintendo Switch. So after this podcast, they're gonna do the birthday thing. So they're gonna video call us so we can see him cut his cake and get the Switch.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Little champ. Cool, man. Well, look, on that note, should we get into the news? Is there anything else to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to bring something up, and now Lara's made me forget everything. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to be thrown off guard because I can't show your face, Baba. You're not allowed. Oh, you got wet t-shirt. Oh my God! At the end,
Lava. We'll speak at the end.
At the end. Oh, go on, Baba. Go. Give me a cuddle.
One day she'll get old enough to understand that this the podcast is the brother's time, and then one day she'll maybe be on the podcast like in 20 years or something.
Definitely.
I mean, look, she's gonna get on social media. I mean, depends. Like when you guys give her a phone, eventually, 10 years, whatever from now, she'll be all over the internet.
30 years, bro.
30 years, yeah, no phone. Any old Nokia.
Do what Dad did to me, bro, or to us anyway.
Yeah.
21 or 22. No.
Our time was
Be careful,
anyway.
Lara.
But give her the N what's it, the Nokia 3210 or whatever, the face-off one.
Yeah.
Why don't you give her one of those?
Yeah, definitely. I still got my Motorola Razor, I think, bro.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard. We're gonna have to find another time section where we can do this during the day or something.
We need to figure. I mean, I'm trying to get it all done. I mean, remember, there's a time difference between us and whatnot. Anyway, should I get into the news and stuff, and then you could just jump in and out?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna put it on mute for now because you probably guys can hear everything. Apologies again, guys, to the listeners.
Yeah, it's
but
not that
family
bad.
time.
It's not that bad. I don't think we haven't. I can't hear anything in the background, to be honest.
Really?
I can't really hear them. If they're talking and screaming, I can't hear them.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I can't. I'm not hearing any background noise.
But you can only hear me?
I can only hear you, yeah.
All right, cool. That's all right. Oh, sorry, Nia. Yeah, I know. I need to work something out because
one day, bro, maybe we will have our own studio somewhere. We'll do it from like
yeah, exactly. That'd be amazing. I think
that's where one day, you never know, man. That's how we'll get to that. It'll be a full-time thing and we just get to our own studios.
Inshallah, bro. Inshallah. Oh, actually, I was gonna say, we started Top Boy and we just finished season 2, and we're gonna start season 3 hopefully.
Oh wow, you guys come through.
But really good. Yeah, I mean, it's 4 episodes the first season, second season.
Was that it? Okay. Oh yeah,
4,
you know what they are.
4 episodes, and now it's like 10 episodes, isn't it?
No. I don't think it's that many.
You sure?
It's more than 4, but I don't think it's 10 episodes now.
But I got 10 on the listing.
What for season 3?
Yeah. The final chapter.
I don't think it's 10, man. I swear it's like 6 to 8 or something. Anyway, it's more than 4. Put it that way.
All right, cool.
It's
anyway,
really good,
so far
right?
so good.
It
is really good. I think season 1 was a bit slow, and then I find it slow at times. And you know when they do their quiet moments. But the one thing I do love about it is the vibe of heat it has in there. You know, the movie Heat and the soundtrack. It has that sort of vibe, Michael Mann sort of film, kind of direction to it, which is really good. I think actually Walters is an amazing actor. I think he's great as that character. Kano is just he annoys me because of the way he is in that, but he plays it so well. You know, the drug underworld, and you know, this is relatable stuff, bro. This is stuff that's happening in the streets. You know, it's stuff that people actually go through on a daily basis, bro. I was stressing at one point, man. This guy is going through murder case, in and out of police. Like, how do you collate yourself to be like, why do I want this drama in my life? And what is it that draws me to this drama? Interesting. I'm looking forward to season 3. It looks like productions went up. Is this the one that Drake financed?
But I was just gonna say that, bro. Like, you would notice the production difference from season 1 to season 2, because I think Drake got involved in season 2 in regards to finance, and they got other investors. So you saw a massive production increase in season 2, and then even also in season 3, you'll see that as well. Bro, the difference between season 1 and 2, like, again, not just from the production value and whatnot, it's the storytelling, the character building, the acting, and they really, I mean, like I say, it's relatable. I'm not saying that I'm a drug dealer or whatever, but I was born and raised in London, North London, Tottenham, just near Boardwalk Farm and all this sort of shit. It's relatable because they show the grittiness, the grayness of London town. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, yes, some scenes probably are shot in the manners and whatnot, but I won't spoil anything about season 3. We'll talk about it when you finish it. But there's, like, even with season 1 and 2, like I say, it's all relatable because you can see the greatness of London, man. You can see it. And this is where the shit that we grew up with, be it we weren't involved, we were around it, or we were with people. We got our friends who are involved in certain things and whatnot, which is all in that. And it's like, that's home. You know what I mean? I know I love watching the, you know, the American movies and whatnot. I love those gangsters, but it's never going to be relatable because I don't live there. I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they talk like us. They live in the same area as us. It's like I said, the shops are familiar and the language is familiar, everything, right? But again, it's more than just that. Like I say, it's the character building, it's the shit that they go through, it's each individual person. And again, I don't want to say that in season 3. After you watch it, let's give a review on it, because there's certain things I want to say, but you know, I don't want to spoil it for you. But I'm glad you're watching it. Glad you're watching it. It's a really good show.
No, it's good. I think the characters of like Sully and Deshane, you know, the rise and fall of, you know, two people that have a goal to, I don't know, man, to be something. You know, I like the way, like Kano, like when Sully was, I mean, in the first season, you know, he was too much. He just wanted to get things done. He's not a talker. He's a doer. You know, at season 2, kind of showed him having a bit of a heart when it came to the people around him, like the kid he looked after. I was like, you know what? He's got a bit of a heart because he knows what that kid's going through. What they did to Mike was fucking come at the club, bang, shot in the head.
I can't remember season 2. What I can remember from season 2, though, you finished season 2, right?
Yeah.
The last scene when he kills, I can't remember his name, Jamie. Because I liked Jamie. Please tell me I didn't spoil it for you. You finished season 2, right? Jamie's Jamie's the one with the 2 brothers.
Jamie was the one with the 2. Oh, no. Hold up. The one who got dashed out.
No. Oh man, tell me I didn't. You watched season 2, right? You finished season 2.
Bro, it's 4 episodes. The one with the 2 brothers.
Yeah, Jamie he was working in another gang. He had the two younger brothers. One of them's very going to school and all that sort of stuff, and very intelligent from that perspective. He looks after them. He's got his chain. Come on, man. His name Jamie? It's Jamie.
Jamie. I don't know, bro. Hold up, man.
Shit. What happened at the very end of season 2, like from what you've seen? Or what did Sully do? I just spoiled it for you if you haven't seen it. Because this is something you would remember. So I've definitely spoiled it for you.
Nah, bro. Hold up. Season 2.
I just spoiled something big for you. Spoiler alert for anyone else who hasn't seen it.
No, 4. Yeah, so it's 4 episodes. Jamie. Who's Jamie? Jem, the Turkish kid.
No, man, no.
No, the one who's got two brothers. Hold on.
Two younger brothers. He looks after them. Good-looking dude. He was doing. I'm gonna have to explain everything, man. He looks out for his brothers. Like that's one thing that was so relatable about him. He really looks out for his brothers, man. How could you not remember Jamie, man? I'm gonna show you. Bro, I feel like I spoiled. If you don't know who I'm talking about, first of all, I don't know what episode you're on. Second of all, I spoiled it for you.
No, man, it's 4 episodes. I'm trying to remember the character. Jamie. 2 brothers. He looks after his 2 brothers.
This guy, bro.
No.
Let me get
Show me.
Do you remember him?
But that's not in season 2, bro.
What is it? What season was that in?
That's season 3, bro. What you're watching now?
No. Because season 3 continues on from.
So I don't know what I've been watching then.
But you ain't been watching Top Boy. You're watching something else. You've been watching something else.
He looks after his 2 brothers.
Let me find Top Boy and.
Nah, man, those are the 4 episodes.
Oh, hold on a second.
You set me up, bro. Spoiler games, bro.
Top Boy Summer House. That's season. Is there something different about this? Wait, not download. Stop. Man, why is it? So you watch Top Boy Summer House? That's got 1 season.
That's season 1.
And
yeah.
series season 2.
Yeah. And then what? Oh, there's another Top Boy.
So does Top Boy some? Oh,
hold on, you're right. Okay, all right. Yeah, you spoiler games, bro.
No, how? Oh shit!
What's that one called?
So I didn't even know there was a difference, bro. Shit! I just spoiled the shit out of it for something for you. So there's Top Boy Summer House, and that's the one that is.
Oh, bro, hold up. What's going on here, bro?
So you've been watching Top Boy Summer House because that's got 4 episodes.
Yeah. So what? There's another Top Boy,
and that's got 2 series. That's got 2 series, and then after that it's Top Boy, which has got 3 seasons, and that starts off. Shit. And that one's got like 10 episodes. Yeah, the Top Boy series which has 3 seasons, got about 8 to 10 episodes. Shit. I just spoiled something big for you then.
That's fine. When I watch it, I'll watch it. That don't make sense. Why didn't it show me? So hold up. Season
you know
1.
what? I'm looking at Summer House now.
Okay, so Summer House season 1.
Yeah, I've definitely watched it.
Season 2. Then you got season 3. Season 4. And then you got season 5.
2000.
So season 4 is what's out now, right?
I mean, this is all confusing, man. So Summer House came up in 2011.
Oh, so season 4. Yeah, it is season 4, bro. Proper confusing. All right, cool. It is. Don't worry.
I just spoiled something really big for you when you get into it. So you've been watching.
Bro, I
Summer
forget the
House.
name because I don't. Yeah, I've been watching Summer House.
So you just finished season 2 of Summer House, which is that's that. Now you're gonna go into Top Boy.
So that's a different one completely.
I think it leads on for that. Let me just check Google and I can't believe Top Boy.
Spoilers, guys.
Oh my god.
I'll probably forget, bro. There's so much going on. So yeah, we'll start season 3 and kind of go from there. And season 4 is on Netflix now, right?
Yeah, season 5. When you say 4, there's 2 seasons of Summer House and there's 3 of things. So you're talking about season 5. If you're looking at it in that sort of direction.
Oh, we got loads to go through. I'm late. All right.
So
cool.
the way it works, bro, it's
Summer House
1, Summer House 2, and then it goes to Top Boy season 1 and Top Boy season 2, and then to Top Boy season 3. What the hell is? Yeah, and Drake gets involved after Summer House, basically.
Oh, right.
And then when
Okay,
he gets
cool.
so the Top Boy, just Top Boy, that's when Drake gets involved, and that's when the production value gets up and whatnot. I didn't even, you know what? I might have to go back and watch Summer House, man.
Yeah, I think there's loads to it. The first ones, they're different, but it got us involved. But now to find out that there's more, can't keep up, man. There's so much things
It,
to watch, bro.
it's worth, listen, you've gone so far, it's worth carrying on. Top Boy is absolutely amazing, especially for a British show. So it's really good. Carry it on. I'm sorry that I just spoiled it for you, but I didn't even know what the hell was going on with the Summer House
That's
stuff.
cool. That's fine. Don't worry about that, bro. That's all good. All right, let's continue, bro.
Yeah, let's
continue.
continue. With more things that we've watched, the highlight of last week had to be Ahsoka season 5. I mean,
oh, bro,
that was all over the internet on how amazing it was, the visualization of the Clone Wars, and the most important thing, which was the best scenes ever, was Hayden Christian. What's his name? How do you say his name?
Hayden Christian. Yeah, Hayden Christian. Yeah,
Hayden Christian as
Hayden
Vader,
Christian.
and you literally, in some crazy way, see like the best transformation of him turning from Jedi to Darth Vader, and how he and bro, there was this scene which was like the best scene I've ever seen. Not the one you posted, but it was the one where he was talking to young Ahsoka, and then he walks off into the battle. As he's walking, there's a flash, and I think he says like, "How do we?" She asked him, "How are we gonna win this battle?" Or something like that. And then he's like, at whatever cost necessary, or something like that. I can't remember. And as he's walking off as a Jedi, a flash goes off, and then there's a scene of him as Vader in a split second. It's amazing. You're just the goosebumps and the visual expression of the change in this guy. Bro, fucking hell, that was good. That was really good. They smashed it. Absolutely smashed it.
I haven't seen today's episode yet. I know spoilers are everywhere, so I'm looking to try and catch that before I go bed. But nah, man, it was amazing. I mean, people who are a fan of Rebels, the Clone Wars, you're getting to see, and Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, they know how to run Star Wars, bro, and they're really pleasing not just new fans that are coming onto this, but the original fans that adore this franchise. And brought the love back into Star Wars, because Ahsoka's wicked, bro. That episode, bro, is emotional because people say redemption, and I don't think it's redemption. I think Ahmed Best and Hayden Christian got tarnished a lot for the characters they played. Even Jake Lloyd, who played young Anakin, got tarnished in those characters because I don't know why people were upset, to be honest. And I don't think it's redemption. They 100% deserve the love that they get. It's just different times because the love that they're getting now is from the kids that grew up with those prequels, that adore those prequels. The fans of the original trilogy are the ones that taunted these guys and hated what these guys did, didn't like where it was heading and what George Lucas was trying to do. And I think it's justice now. They've just got their justice now. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni gave them that justice, and it's a great episode. The crossroads, the will to keep moving, the will to keep going forward, the way of the Jedi, the fighting scenes. I mean, she's got samurai in her. She's got samurai style as well. Hayden Christian, just seeing him throw the lightsaber like he did in those original prequels is amazing. It was a great episode, bro. Really good. Like, it makes me as a fan of the Star Wars franchise just in awe of, you put the right people in charge and the right fans and the people that love this product, you're going to get great content. And a lot of people say, yeah, it's fan service and Disney. Listen, what the fuck you want? I want fan service. I'm a fan of this. Of course, it's fan service. We're the ones paying for all this content. You know, I would have loved to have seen that on the big screen, bro. That would have been. I know they did it in some places. I would have loved to have seen that. So, yeah, great show, bro. I'm really enjoying it. I like where they're heading to and where the Star Wars universe is going to go to next. It'd be very interesting because now you're talking about they're not in their universe no more. They can do intergalactic. Intergalactic, is that right? Yeah, intergalactic sort of moving forward, going further from what we already know and the planets we know of. So, no, really good, bro. Great episode. Yeah, man, it gets me emotional getting to see stuff like that. I think people, and we said it, bro, we're spoiled, bro. We're spoiled when it comes to content. So we have been privileged, and we're in great times, bro, when it comes to content like that. Anyway, I will always say it. I'm appreciative with what we get. You know, I connected with somebody recently on LinkedIn, and you know, they said, "I'm glad you enjoyed the Batman event," and they played a part of it, and I just said, you know, it's nice. I mean, with what I do as a fan, it's nice to have these things because you know we didn't have that back then, and if we did, we'd tarnish for it. You know what I mean? So we live in a time now where we're getting these things, but people are not appreciating about them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you would take it out on actors. I mean, Ahmed Best, the guy, he was a voice. He was a voice, and they took it out on
But
him.
yeah, I mean, he acted the role. He was there with them.
Yeah,
He put a lot of himself into that character.
but still, why take it out on the actor? Like, why take it out on anyone? I mean, it's just so weird. I mean, like, listen, it just didn't work out. Like, if from your perspective, why cancel these individuals and make their careers bad just because they acted in a role? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. But that's the internet, though, bro. Even if it was the best thing in the world, there's going to be people hating it. I've said this before, bro. Even if there was someone who came out who's cured cancer with a pill, like really cured it, that guy's gonna get hate. Someone's gonna hate that dude. There's gonna be someone in the internet that'll be like, fuck that guy. You know what I'm trying to say? That's just the way people are and the way the internet, not just the internet, people are. You know what I mean? Even when the internet wasn't around, people were always criticizing shit. You know, Michael Keaton as Batman. I remember watching some old clips that came out on YouTube and whatnot. People cussing him. He's gonna be shit as Batman and whatnot. Now he's known as one of the best Batmans out there. I mean, listen, like I said, it doesn't matter what it is. If the cure to cancer comes out, that guy's getting cussed by someone. It's just the way of the world, unfortunately. So fuck it. But that episode was so good. So good. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, wow, that was like some of the best Vader or transformation into Vader that I've seen. You know what I mean? Like all respects to the original, to the prequels that they made. But this was brilliant in 40 minutes or what they did. That was so good. So good. I'm loving what they're doing with it. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, so I don't know everything. But shit, I'm enjoying this, man. And I'm definitely going to be... Every Star Wars content they make, like live action, I'm always watching. I don't get much into the animations, but I love it, man. Freaking awesome.
No, definitely. But you should check out Star Wars Visions, bro. I think you'll enjoy that.
I saw that. I saw some of that though. I did the different animation styles and whatnot. I did see some of that.
Yeah, because I love the like the Fist of the North Star art style samurai ones that they did. They were sick, bro. They were so good. So no, there's more to come. But listen, looking forward to it. I'm gonna hopefully catch the next episode later on today.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and I'll probably watch it tomorrow because I gotta download it. So that's my game tomorrow. Okay, more things on stuff that we've watched. Barbie. I finally got a chance to watch Barbie, but that film was freaking hilarious, bro.
Good
Alan,
film.
Michael Cera's Alan was my favorite character. I loved it. He's so funny, man. I love Michael Cera, man. Whatever he makes, he's just amazing at what he does. The whole movie was great. It was really enjoyable. It was fun.
Yeah.
And it did, yes, have a deep underlying sort of meaning to it and whatnot. But it was a silly, it's a movie about doll.
It's a silly movie.
Funny, man. It was jokes. And Ryan Gosling was amazing. Freaking good looking guy. Margot Robbie, again, stunning individual. I mean, it's just amazing. It was fun. It was very fun. I really did enjoy it. I really did. As a fun, listen, I did say before that I heard this got a lot of wokeness and all that shit. And yes, there was some things, but you know what? It's a comedy. It's a movie about a doll, and I just took it for what it was, and I didn't take it serious, even though there was some serious underlying tones about women empowerment and men empowerment, all that sort of stuff. But end of the day, it was a fun, enjoyable movie, and can't go wrong. It made $1 billion. Obviously, it was attractive to so many people. It made $1 billion. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, it just took over the first Avengers, bro.
What the hell? What? Are you serious? What they? I don't see it, but obviously, I'm more of a Marvel fan. But boy, it was. I mean, obviously, obviously, it was successful. Yeah,
Very, bro, because it's good, bro. It's good. As I said, it's a good, funny film. It has different contexts. It has mixed emotions. As you said, there's so many messages in there, not just for women, but for the guys as well. You know what I mean? There's a lot in there as well. And Ryan Gosling, again, wicked. Bro, man, that guy got in shape for that, bro. He was cut, bro.
Good shape, man. I was jealous, man. I done some press-ups when I saw Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I watched it the other day as well because it's out on digital platforms. Shout out to Warner Brothers UK for hooking us up with that home premiere. I know we did it a little bit later, but got to catch it on the weekend. Yeah, no, that's about it, man. Good film. Good film. I enjoyed it.
Good movie. I'm going to. No, no, good movie. Other stuff that's coming out. I done a trailer reaction for a movie called Old Dads that's coming out with Bill Burr, directed by Bill Burr. But he's hilarious as a comedian, and it's just gonna be a nice, funny comedy movie to watch. I wonder how far he's gonna push the comedy boundary with these movies because obviously cancel culture and all that bullshit. But he's hilarious, bro, and that trailer looked funny as well. So do check that out. Well, that's going to come out in October. The other thing that I've been reading recently is the first Superman comics from back in 1943. And I'm not talking about the Action Comics one, because I bought the Action Comics one as well. And if you remember, the Action Comics series was a section of Superman, and then it was a bunch of other comics. And then after that, there was the first edition of the Superman comic, which had that bit from Action Comics, and then different other storylines or not.
Yeah,
bro, this is different. This is different to the red, white, and blue superhero that we know right now, and the context of it. Do you know how violent and the expression of violence there is in this comic book from not just Superman, but the people he's dealing with? Bro, they're talking about chasing people and lynching them and hanging them or whatnot. There's a scene there's a part that I read where our beloved Superman says, "If I ever catch you again, I will find what cave you're hiding in and rip your heart out with my bare hands." This is Superman that says this stuff. This is Superman dashing the dude, with his bare hands. That guy's dead. You know what I'm trying to say? This is different. It's not the Superman that we know now. Of course, there are some comics now and some visuals and whatnot where Superman does some, is violent and all that sort of stuff. But he's not, or his world is not it's all about hope, don't get me wrong, but it's not that Captain America, red, white, and blue sort of thing. I mean, even Captain America, I don't think I've ever heard Captain America say, "I'm gonna whip your damn heart out." I don't know. I haven't read the old Captain America.
I don't know. It's different.
Maybe I think would have.
The language was different and the way they push the story. And I think over the years, it's changed. And I mean, when I was introduced to the Man of Steel, it was 1991 when Sasa gave me that comic book, and it was the John Byrne who wrote and did the artwork. But it's the all-American Superman. You know what I mean? Nice and clean, good guy. Doesn't want to do any violence or anything like that. But it's taken years for that to change over. As you said, if you did the original, Avengers, and the language and the way it's written, it's different, bro. The culture is different as well. That's why Marvel probably had a change. Later on, Marvel and DC had a change probably in the late 70s with the culture,
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, look, I guess I'm comparing it to like the Christopher Reeve, like the movies, Christopher Reeve's and Man of Steel. But I'm like, now I watch Man of Steel and I'm like, all these people complain about the violence. I'm like, you have no idea, man. Go read this. Man's talking about ripping out people's hearts. So, and I'm talking about, he's saying this to humans, let alone General Zod and breaking his neck. He's saying this to a human being that I will find you and rip your heart out. Listen, bro, I'm very much enjoying them just because yes, everything's different, but just going back to read them and just really understanding this character like from that perspective. Times have changed, of course. You can't use certain language and whatnot that they do now, but it's very interesting to see where it started from and how it's kind of evolved into what it is today. So you can, I mean, the way I see it now, especially because I'm reading these old comics from the 40s and 50s, you can't criticize the shit that they make now. Because if you're like, oh, it's not comic book accurate, then go back and read that, and then tell me you want to make a movie on that. You won't. It's not. You will not be able to do that. Nothing's
No, exactly, and that's the hard part, because most of the fans that are into comic book movies, the Snyderverse, the Marvel phases, are fans from the movies, bro, and they're not fans of the comic books.
Exactly.
And if they are getting into the comic books, then they're getting into the comic books that have come out now, not
that's around the movies. That's they kind of adapted those comics to be around the movies. Like you will see, for example, Nick Fury being someone who looks like Samuel Jackson and not the old Nick. That's what I'm trying to say.
Actually, saying that Sam Jackson kind of they used his look before he actually got the role.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm talking shit there. But the comics they're bringing out now is general, based around the Avengers, the movies, and all that sort of stuff in kind of general. But back in the days, like I say, man, listen, my comic book shop, when they get these old ones, I'm going to read them. I've got the first Iron Man. I've got the first Venom. I read the Spider-Man comic where Gwen Stacy dies. So I'm just going back and reading them old one and just appreciating those. But when I appreciate, the more I appreciate and read those, the more I appreciate the movies. And I'm like, wow, you had to adapt it to the times. There's no way
you got to
do it to the same, but you got to respect the originals, as we were talking about previously with Snow White and all that sort of shit. What's going on with that? You've got to respect the originals, but of course they have to change with the times because the times have changed. And you know what? I bet you any money now, like the movies they make now, in 50 years' time, depending on the way culture changes, you're going to be like, well, that's not relevant now. You can't make that movie now. It's backdated. You have to make a new Iron Man or a new Spider-Man based on the way the world is today. So what we make now is not relevant today. It's going to be like, oh, we should cancel them because some shit like that. I don't know. So that's just the way the world moves, man. We evolve and we adapt to the times, and you got to pay respect to the originals, but then how do you adapt it to the new age?
Exactly.
Cool. So those are things that I have watched and seen. Oh, another last thing quick I've watched was a show called Plutonic with like Seth Rogen. But it's actually really good, man. Seth Rogen's amazing, man. He's so hilarious and everything.
I need to check that.
So check it out, man. Yeah, I love that guy's content. Whatever he makes, I'm in. So check that one out as well. All right, moving on to news. Finishing off with news. Sticking on the Marvel vibe, Disney Plus is re-releasing Marvel's violent horror Werewolf by Night in color. So check that out. I think it's October 20th. They're going to release it in color. Black and white was I loved it. Absolutely awesome.
I loved it as well.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it in color, just to see how it looks. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
Definitely. Shout outs to Michael Giacchino for putting that together. I know he worked on the soundtrack and directed it, but he's an amazing composer. So the fact that he got to direct a short movie, brilliant. Good on him.
Amazing. Looking forward to see what they do with that. All right, next thing. This could be fake news, but there's loads of fake news going on about Deadpool 3, so I don't want to get excited about it and whatnot. There's talks about so many characters get involved, so many different variants. One of the rumors is Karl Urban being a Wolverine variant in Deadpool 3. So I
read that as well.
Yeah, could be fake
Interesting.
news. I don't want to get too sucked in because remember what happened with Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange. I got sucked in with all the fake rumors, the fake news, the theories and whatnot. And then I came out of there. I went in thinking that all of this is going to happen. And then I came out and it didn't. And that ruined the experience for me because I should really like not go in with any expectations. So I want to enter Deadpool 3 with no expectations, but Wolverine and Deadpool together in the movie. And I don't care about all the variants and shit. As they come in the movie, whether they're true or false, I'm going to love it. But the director said some of them are true, some of them are false, like based on all the rumors online. So I'm just going to sit back and just enjoy it for what it is because it's going to be freaking awesome.
Best thing, bro. Best thing.
All right. Coming off the comic book world, just to finish off with some other stuff. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Marvel, actually still comics, and Marvel's Daredevil crossover is coming.
Nice.
That's cool. It's nice that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles can cross over with all of them because I got the Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossovers. So this is going to be cool for him to cross over with Daredevil. I would love, because it's New York, right? And I would love the Punisher to be involved and Spider-Man. Oh, how cool would that be if them guys got involved?
So brilliant.
In that universe. I guess who is Turtles? Is it Nickelodeon? Who owns Turtles?
I think Nickelodeon. I think they own the rights for the cartoon and stuff, but it's still with the original comic book creators.
Well, I love the fact that they're doing these crossovers with Marvel, DC, and just keeping their characters, flexible within those. I love that. It's going to be so awesome. So I think I'm going to get into that. I finished reading the Daredevil series the news Daredevil series that just come out this year. Really good. I mean, he obviously was waging war against the Hand and all that sort of stuff. And the way they finished it was deep because he ended up going to hell and battling. Who was it that he got to hell? You must have saw it. He had a new costume, a white costume or whatnot.
Oh, yes.
I can't remember who he battled now. One day. It must have been the Beast from the Hand or something. But very awesome, man. Really good story. And at the end of it, he's kind of like, he sacrificed. Daredevil always does. He sacrifices his life for the loved ones, right? And he's done exactly that basically in this, which was pretty awesome. Anyway, moving on from that, I think they're bringing out a new Punisher series. I need to look into it. Comic book series based on, remember I told you based on the last series where he kind of teleported himself to another dimension. I think they're going to carry that story on, which I didn't think about at the time, but I'm like, that's fucking exciting, actually. I'm actually excited about that. He's in a whole new dimension and whatnot. And if he carries on his Punisher reign, and it looks like some kind of Evil Dead shit, because I saw him, this might have been fake artists or whatnot, but with like a big chainsaw type gun. And I'm like, if he's doing some kind of Evil Dead Punisher shit, that's going to be fucking amazing. So I would love to see the Frank Castle story there. And then obviously the new Punisher that they're going to bring in, our reality, who is that ex-soldier from S.H.I.E.L.D. I'll love to see both. So that's going to be interesting. Finishing off.
I look forward to that.
Yeah, finishing off, you mentioned Fist of the North Star earlier. So there is a new Fist of the North Star. Hokuto Shinken will be receiving a new anime project. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be sick.
Looking forward to that.
I hope it's going to be sick because I love
it. Will be.
I love that one.
It will be. It will be. I think such a great film, bro. But yeah, like I like the TV show that they did. I like the other animes that they did. But yeah, I need more. I want to see more. So definitely looking forward to
the original cartoon, the movie cartoon,
never.
The 80s one, the soundtrack, the animation, the martial arts, the blood, the guts, the heads exploding. That nothing will ever beat that. It was so good. I don't know if that was the first anime to just break the boundaries of that kind of violence. Maybe it's not, but that kind of violence or whatnot. And also he had an element of Bruce Lee in him, every martial artist did.
Yeah.
And just the nuclear war and human being. Oh, so King Rao, Jaggy. Oh, come on, man. That show, that movie was absolutely amazing. So I know they're gonna adapt the animation, but I wouldn't hate it if they just used the 80s animation for this new project.
No, yeah, same here. I'd love that because it would just give it a different feel. It's not that clean, fresh look. That there are a lot of animators worked on that, bro. I'd love that to be done like in that original format. And same thing with like Akira. Like, I don't want them to do a movie version. You know, that movie in itself is amazing. They had thousands of artists working on that, backgrounds, frames. Like, I'm telling you, bro, sick, absolutely sick.
Definitely. And then Fist of the North Star is big in Japan. Like when I was in Japan, when I went visited and whatnot, you walk around Tokyo, you see Kenshiro all over the place, bro. It's big there. It's fucking amazing. So it's still a huge thing in Japan. And you know, I'm glad they're investing in that one and not forgot about that because he's one of my favorites.
No, he's wicked. Absolutely
Cool.
wicked.
Last bit of news that I got is the Crow reboot could launch an extended universe. So I don't know what kind of extended universe, but you know, they could, you know, everything has an extended universe now, but you know, it could be interesting. It could be
I think people
interesting.
need to stay away from doing. I think Hollywood need to be a bit original. Like, and don't get me wrong, I love The Crow. I love that first movie. I love what Brendan Lee did. I know that Mark Dacascos took over and did a couple of the movies as well. They need to let go of this franchise and universe building. Start bringing back some original classics, bros. Like, you know,
Just a
like the
one-off
one-off
movie.
movies.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, like don't stop thinking about what more can we do, what more can we do? Because I think they're losing the plot when it comes to, okay, there's franchises that are amazing, but then they left it there. The fact that we're getting, it's weird because I remember when we watch old Hollywood movies like Weird Science and stuff like that, and they're talking about, you know, Back to the Future 2 does Jaws 32, you know, we're coming to that era now where we're getting 30 movies in a franchise, 40 movies in a franchise, 10 movies in a franchise. And don't get me wrong, I think I mean we've got original films that do come up, but they don't get pushed as much. But give me a movie like Big Trouble in Little China, like a fantasy movie, one-off movie like that. Give me the you know, I don't know. There's so many. I've got so many 80s movies that I love, you know. Don't remake them.
Yeah, there's a few of
Just
them that they bring out. Like I watched Harsh Times the other day, and I was like, "That's a one-off, amazing movie." You know, End of Watch, like Training Day. Like I mean, these ones are the ones that come into mind, but they're one-off movies, and I'm glad like they are. You know, I'm trying to say it because these are classic. I think they'll be cult, like really good cult classics in the future. But you're right. I think like they really think about it. Like, do you need an extended universe or not? Like it works for them MCU, and it works perfectly because the comic book world is an extended universe. Do you need to do that for everything, like an action movie?
yeah.
Not really, you don't. But I don't know, like they're doing it though for freaking Fast and Furious. They're doing it for the
No, I mean
Expendables,
because
I
they've
guess.
got a fan base, which is cool. And I've got no qualms about it. You know, I'm not complaining because I'm going to watch it as well, bro. But I just
Yeah,
feel
on
like
VHS.
I miss those one-off movies which like take your breath away. Like, you know, Oppenheimer. What else did I see
The Last
recently?
Samurai. That's always gonna be
Last
one
Samurai.
of
You
my
know, stuff
favorites.
like that. Like one of those just the one cult classic film. Like I feel like there's only a handful of those movies coming out. There's not many. But I want some fantasy movies, but are just one-off, not science fiction. You know, science fiction movies that are just a one-off. It doesn't have to be 10 billion of them. But yeah, that's just
Yeah.
my thoughts anyway. But Crow, I love that first movie, bro.
Yeah,
Love
same
that first
here.
movie.
Same here. I haven't
I
seen it in
hate.
ages.
I think she's. What's the quote that I love from it? I hate it when it rains. I think that's the quote. But you know, Brendan Lee was awesome in that as well. So yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in
Mm.
peace. Um, and that was it, bro. That was it. Ashraf got Mortal Kombat 1.
Hmm.
He will be playing it and put some content up on the gaming channel. So do check that out. And I also put little shorts up on the Brothers Geek Out channel. But that I'm sure when he gets time, he's gonna you know, he's gonna try and play it. So he's got that, so that should be fun. What else is going on? What else? What else? What else? Loki's coming out next month, so looking forward to that. What else? Expendables 3. I didn't get a chance to watch that, but I'll catch that when I can. That's it, bro. That's what I had on the list. I still haven't seen One Piece. I don't know if I will. I just don't think I'm into it.
You know what? There's a guy at my workplace who listens to our podcast. We talk a lot. Shout outs to Richard. Bless you, dude. Found out we went to the same college in the same year and we know the same people. Small world, man.
What, Barnet College?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he went to Barnet College. Same age as well. But he listens to the podcast. He listens to your fight podcast as well with the BMAs with Slick. Shout outs to him. But he said for us to watch it, bro. He goes, maybe the first episode maybe not get you in, but he goes, after second episode, you'll be invested. So I will give it a go.
I'm gonna give it a go
because he recommended it to us.
Okay, but I've never seen the animes, and I can't remember.
He goes, you don't have to.
Okay,
that's
cool,
fine.
Cool. I can't remember who I was speaking to. It might have been Slick or something. It might be, I can't remember who it was. But I think this is one of those animes where they have thousands of episodes. Like Naruto, it has thousands, right? So my thing is, if I don't have to watch the animes, that's cool, because there's no way I can invest. I'm not even in Naruto's, halfway through Naruto, so there's no way I can invest in that. But you know what? On that note, this weekend I will watch the first episode and see if I can get into it.
Yeah, give it a go, bro. Go from there, man.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him.
We'll try and talk about it on next week's podcast then, if we both watch it, at least episode 1.
No, definitely, man. Definitely. I'll try and fit it in. But yeah, we'll go from there. All right, guys, as always, massive thank you for the support on the channel. I know our Twitter, formerly known as Twitter X now, has grown quite quick. I know there's a couple of followers that have come up onto Instagram and TikTok and the rest of it. Massive thank you for the support on the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you like this content, share it with friends and family that be interested in it. Click on that subscribe button. There's like 78% of you that watch this content that are not subscribed. So it would be helpful for us to grow this channel a little bit more. We did have what was our target audience?
Our goal for the end of this year is to reach 600, which was double our subscribers last year. So we haven't reached our monthly goal yet for this one, which was 25 subscribers per month. We're away by 6 users. It's been slow, You know what's been crazy? I don't know how it is, but things have been slow. Like we were on a point where
we were growing
a good amount of views, like thousands on the shorts and hundreds, not getting the hundreds on some of the long form videos. And then all of a sudden, like in the last couple of weeks, it's just been 1 or 2 views, whatnot. Not like I can't say I'm not watching it. I just noticed that there's a drop in trend, and I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, we're 6 away from reaching our monthly goal. So hopefully we get to 525 by the end of this month, which is in about 10 days.
It's all right, bro. I mean, it's always nice to have the people that do watch the podcast. So I'm always grateful. Fortis gave us a shout out as well. So shout outs to Fortis. I know you got catching up to do, but I know how hard it is with 2 kids as well. So, bro, don't worry. Be you. Always thankful for the support. Always thankful for the love that you show. And he gave us a random shout out on Twitter the other day. So shout outs to you. But all right, bro. Listen, I got to get back. Family time. I'm shattered as well. I've been up since 5 because of work. Massive thank you to you guys, man. One love, guys.
I saw this at my comic book shop. I might get it. A Nicolas Cage variant Superman comic. I might check that out.
Sick.
All right, people. On that note, man, we out. We'll be back next week with more news. Stripes to you lot. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. And we're out. Peace.